Ahoy! How is everybody doing tonight? I am, okay. I am, still kind of getting over the old COVID. I've had it since Christmas. And it has not been a fun experience. I can tell you that right now. It almost killed me. Two days ago, was it Monday? It was my first day back at work since Christmas Eve. And I kind of enjoyed not... What? I kind of enjoyed not being at work. Sweetest Man's kind of pushed off the side of the screen. I don't know if I like that or not. Let's see if we can get him closer. I kind of enjoyed not being at work, but it is what it is. That's why I haven't been streaming the past couple of weeks, because I have been on my absolute deathbed. And then Azrael got sick. He got sick. I think I got him sick, and I felt absolutely terrible about that. Let me move the camera down a little bit. I messed with the camera some. You gotta be able to see him in frame. He's more important anyway. There, that's a little better. I think that's about where it was. Because I accidentally knocked the camera off of it the other day while I was cleaning the screen. So it kind of got screwed up. But my voice isn't back 100%. And I had the full Monty too. I started Christmas Day with what I thought was the Omicron. Meaning I didn't, basically all I had was the fever, and the achy joints. And that was about it. But, that first day my fever went from, about 99.5, and then within an hour and a half it was almost 103. And that took... Well, it was Christmas Day, so nothing was open, of course. Doctor's offices and urgent care. The only thing open was the emergency room, and I'll be damned if I'd go to the emergency room, because there's no telling what they would do. Put me on ventilator and keep me in the hospital, and living alone and having them, I wasn't about to do that. So I just kind of suffered through it until the next day after Christmas, and when urgent care opened back up. So I went to urgent care, and I tested positive for COVID. You need to calm down there, sir. Tested positive for COVID, and they gave me, you know, antibiotics and steroid shot, and then like prednisone 3 times a day for a week. And I was quarantined for 10 days. So that put me to January 5th was when I was supposed to come back. That weekend, I was like, I am still not feeling any better. I didn't have a fever, but I still had all the associated ailments with it. Like, I still had the achy joints. And then I still had the, that feeling you get when you're sweating a fever out. About every couple of hours, I would get that fever sweat, like I was sweating a fever out, but I never had a fever. And then I lost my sense of taste and smell. So I went back to the doctor, and they said that I was still positive. So they gave me another round of antibiotics and prednisone, and I had to stay out another 5 days. So 2 days ago, Monday, was my first day back at work. And then tonight, I'm walking through the house and I slam my foot into the door jamb of the bedroom door and I break my pinky toe. And now I can't sleep because every time the sheets touch my foot, I scream. So I figured I would just get on for a minute and do, since I haven't been on in a while, do some of my do my daily hunts, and if it's not too late, try to get through, and I'm not too tired. Maybe try to get my weekly pandemonium relic. So let's see, Labyrinthos, Thavnir, Labyrinthos, Thavnir. For caribou. So I haven't really streamed 14 that much because, or the Endwalker. I'm done with Endwalker. I'm done with the main story. I didn't really stream it that much, probably because I know reading text is not, reading mounds of text is not like the most entertaining. It's not where the caribou are. I know where the caribou are at. It's not the most entertaining. But the story was very good, I will admit. I did, cry once or twice. I won't lie about that. I know where these caribou are. Might be up. Really? Because they're usually right around here. Gotta kill those toads anyway. Sacks of nuts. Made me look it up on a map. Because they're right around here. And I'll look it up on a map if I have to. I don't like... What you gotta do. Gotcha. It's caribou. 16.6. Oh, they're up in the top corner. I guess I just didn't go far enough. Ow, my toe. I think my toenail is not far. There you are. Is not far from detaching itself as well. So I got that one already. So I need to get a Thavnir. Get them Picassos. Hopefully I can get into Pandemonium 1 and 2 and get out. I'm going through Duty Finder to get to them, or to do them, and it's kind of hit and miss in the Duty Finder whether you get a group that can do it. But it's been out for a couple of weeks, so the groups are actually pretty good that you get paired with. The last week Panda 1, we didn't wipe at all. And Panda 2 we wiped, I think, maybe twice. Twice? But I'm not going to complain because a couple of the folks were new. That was their first time going through it, so. I'm not gonna complain about that. Okay, these guys with the nuts on their tail, I think they should be here. Yeah, right there. I need to go to Garlemald, I think. Cerulean engines. I've unlocked flying in all the areas. Like I said, I'm pretty much done with everything. Oh, I still need to distribute Quacker's ability points. Right, that set of bills is done. I'm trying to get enough sacks of nuts. There's a minion that I'm trying to get. It's a meerkat minion. I think it's a meerkat. I've already got the demon wings from this particular guild hunt place, which are amazing looking. Only problem is you can't. They're kind of just for show. You can't wear them all the time. They're in your fashion accessories. But once you do something, draw your weapon or get on a mount or something like that, they disappear. But I think they look good with the armor that I chose. See, like, oh yeah, I can't even draw my weapon with a fashion accessory. But if I teleport somewhere, they go away. All right, so let's see. Alright, so I'm hearing Garlemald. Oops. The moon. Thavnir. Okay. So let's go. Let me distribute while I'm here. Let me distribute his points. He's got a bunch of. I think he's got 12 skill points, or 10 skill points that I can use. Let's see, Defender, increase companion mind by 50%, reduces damage taken by Chocobo, attack speed by 10%. Yeah, let's give him Choco Guard. Okay. Alright. Let's go get this mark. And I finally, after I had to send my retainers out. Excuse me. I had to send my retainers out. There's a minion, a retainer venture only minion that you can get. And I finally got it after, like, I think it was 157 ventures I had to send them out on, and you have to pay for the ventures. They're not free. I gotta find out where these automated bits are. But it is the cutest damn minion. Automated bits. They're small. I don't think I've ever automated slasher. I don't know that I've ever seen them out here before. The War Machine. That was, if anybody remembers the very first Final Fantasy on NES, there's an automated bit. That was a... I forgot what they called it. But in the very last dungeon of the original Final Fantasy, maybe they called it War Machine? It might have been called War Machine. You had like a 1 in some ungodly amount % chance of actually fighting this thing. And I forgot what you get if you beat it, but it was like a near impossible fight. If you actually ever came across it. I think it's just neat they added it in all these little throwbacks. They really did the throwbacks in this Endwalker expansion. The on the moon, they even used the original 8-bit music. The moon music and the moon battle music. It's like the original 8-bit music, or 16-bit music, because it was Final Fantasy II on the Super Nintendo. Oops. I'm going there now, so. If you're old enough to remember it, it was one of my favorite Final Fantasies on Super Nintendo besides 4. And I'll get into a battle. That brings back memories. Let's go see what hunts I gotta do. Alright, southern. Oh, he's right there, right there. So I did these last week, so. They're not exactly in the middle. This is the moon. Earth. We're kind of on the dark side of the earth at the moment. Beautiful place. They really did a good job. Music's fantastic. Speaking of music, there it is. There is a location here that has the best background music. Drowning brand. Oh, okay. I know these guys. They're back at the beginning. I could have killed them first. It's a full. The song is it has like full lyrics and everything. It's like an actual song. It's so good. I think no, they're right here. Where are you? Okay. Just above me. I don't want it like too terribly loud. The bosses in these like to talk a lot, so I try to turn the background music down a little bit, and so I can hear their conversations coming through. And I've still got a dungeon over here I've got to go through. I think it's Smileton. I think is the one I gotta. I don't know why I dodged that. Normal enemies don't take enough out of you to really matter. And I'm so overgeared at this point. This place I'm going to is kind of confusing. I mean, it's not confusing. It's just it's like a tropical forest, and it's real dense. And if you're not careful, you'll lose your way. You'll not so much get lost. It's just kind of everything looks the same because it's such a. South. It should be right outside the gates. Looking for big gorillas. Other thing about this place is I can never find what I want, what I'm looking for. It always takes me forever to find what I'm looking for. Let me check the other side. I know they're right outside the gates of the city. Or not. I might have to look it up. Graffiti. 25.8. Oh, I was way off. Gotta go northwest. There's one. You can always tell the hunt marks because they got the little red guy above their names. Those are always the ones I'm looking for. need one more. There's one right there. Dead. Let's go for a third one. Labyrinthos. Favnir. Moon. Oops. Ultima Thune. Okay, so this is going to take me to all of them. Am I in Thavnir right now? No, I'm in Ilsebarn. Yeah, you know, I am in Thavnir. Let's go here since I'm already here. It's gonna be a travel, but so I don't waste money on teleportations. I think I'm looking for the flower looking things. I kinda know where they're at. I've seen them before. Here they are. Go back to the moon. I know where these guys are at. This will be quick. Excuse me. And my toe hurts. Looking for some praying mantises. Yeah, there we go, right there. One more. Right. Help us. This is a pretty nice place. It's like nice and bright and colorful. This is the world of the Asians. Back in. Well, I don't want to give it really anything away. Y'all are planning on playing it. What am I looking for? Oof. I'll know them when I see them. Usually down here by... Or not. They're like giant plants with teeth. There. There you is. That's what I'm looking for. Stella Amphitheater. Know that I've seen these guys before. But this is where that song is. Well, there. What is it, buddy? I just have to listen to it for a second. It's a beautiful place, too. I love it. It's just so nice to have like background music for some place that has lyrics to it. It's cool. All right. Oh, I forgot number one. We gotta go back to Labyrinth. So good. So good. I want to say these guys are in the water. wrong. When you open the map, it kind of gives you a general direction of where they're at, but I don't know if I recall seeing these. Not in the water. What are they called? Dynamos? Yeah, I've seen them. $220. Yeah, see, they're way down here. Way down there. It wasn't even close. Oops. These optical keys on this keyboard are very, very sensitive. You can just breathe on the keys and they move. They don't click like a mechanical keyboard. There they are. Need one more. Okay, that one's done. Now I have one elite mark that I have to get. I can do the other ones daily, but this one is only once a week. He is worth 100 nut sacks. And 5,000 gil. So let's go. No, go here. And see where he spawned. They spawn in crazy place. Like, let's see. And he's just a B ranked. Okay, so looks like he spawns right at the bend of this. Right at the bend of that river. You can't see my mouse icon, but right at this elbow in the river. So let's see if we can't find him. It might take, it usually takes a minute, but I'll get a notification on my screen that says that I sense a mark in a certain direction. So if he's close, then he spawns somewhere around here. And they spawn every 5 seconds, so if somebody kills it, it'll respawn fairly quickly, and I can pick it up. It's just a matter of finding it. There you go. Since you're marked to the west. Oh, there he is right there. Probably should have interrupted that cast, because he put a pretty decent shield on himself. There we go. Alright, hunts are done. 317. I need 800 for that minion. Alright, so I'm just going to sit here and look cool for a second while oh yeah, I forgot. There's my minion that I sent my retainers out on 150 something ventures to find. It's the only place you can get him. And he's just the cutest little thing. He always sits on your shoulder. He never moves. He's clipping through my hair right now, but He's just the cutest. Alright, so... while I'm doing that... that was quick. Because I'm going to do a couple of dailies, because I think I should have enough after this one to get my dancer's new weapon. Alright, there we go. Praetorium again. Sweet. Buddy, how you feeling? He's been so sick. This is... and run. You gotta take the sacrifice to make sure everybody gets through Make sure everybody gets through the teleporter. This this main scenario dungeon has a metric shit ton of cutscenes in it. Takes a while to get through, but I think probably, and you can't skip them because it's one of the last. It's one of the last dungeons in the base game. You used to be able to skip the cutscenes in these last two dungeons, but you were screwing the newer players that were going through it the first time. For the first time, you were screwing them out of the story because all the other people were skipping the cutscenes and they'd go on to fight the battles while you were still watching the cutscene if you were new. So you missed out on all the battles. And the dungeon was over before you knew it, and you didn't really even do anything. And so they made it where you can't, where nobody can skip the cutscenes. Which is fine. They make up for it by giving you a lot of the currency that you need to buy upgraded armor and stuff to sit through it, so. And my armor looks good. I like the silver claws. Wow, my toe. Keep catching it on the chair wheel. Probably should have put some ice on it or something. What is it, buddy? stunned. Usually we'll get somebody that hangs around, skips half the dungeon and hangs around ground level. While we do all this, they just sit by where we're going, where we're headed to, and just wait for us to get there. Maggie. What? You're being talkative tonight. Almost halfway through. This is the easy part. Well, the whole dungeon's easy, but you just get to chill and destroy shit. Now comes a long cutscene. One of them. This is usually when folks put laundry in the washing machine or go put dinner in the oven. Poor Maggie. It's like the second or third time in the story that they just completely ruin her. This is the long cutscene. See if you've got, need to run to the store, grab something to drink, go to the drive-thru. Ever since Endwalker came out, they've been having audio issues, like audio cutting in and out randomly, or excuse me, and kind of scratchy, like a radio station not quite tuned in sometimes. They added this program in when you downloaded Endwalker. You had the option to buy this, it was like $9, some sort of immersive sound program that my understanding is it's sort of like spatial sound, but it's supposed to be more accurate, like distance-wise, as far as volume and what direction it's coming from and stuff like that. It's supposed to be super immersive. Apparently, it's not playing very well with the game, and it's giving everybody audio troubles. I can kind of hear it. I usually don't play with headphones on. I usually just have it running through my desktop speakers, but with the headphones on, I can kind of tell what everybody's talking about. They're supposed to be addressing it, but I will say this, that program does make it sound a hell of a lot better. I can hear things in places now where I couldn't before. Like, hell, people breathing. Or, little conversations or something like that that are going on way in the background. But it's just got random hiccups. Not enough to bother me. It's not bothering me, but I mean, it's a game, it's gonna have issues, but what, baby? I'm about to fight this guy.
just told me to come in here and say that there was trouble.
Well, hello,
So I
Edward.
didn't expect a kind of
Thank you for
Spanish
liking the stream. I
Inquisition.
appreciate that.
Nobody expects the Spanish Inquisition. I don't.
Yeah, even Sweetest Man says thank you. Edward says hello. Appreciate you checking it out. I know it's late. I'm battling a little bit of an insomnia. As I'm sure this Mountain Dew game fuel is not going to help me try to go to sleep. I love that Gunbreaker's armor back there. It must be the PvP armor. The PvP armor usually looks sort of robotic-y. There's one of the PvP armors that look just like
Look for the lips control panel. It'll be somewhere nearby. Take the lid down, and you should find yourself in the chamber of the Ultima weapon.
it looks like Samus's undersuit in Metroid. Her one-piece like bodysuit, which looks really good on like ninjas.
Keep your eyes peeled. Guys could be waiting for you down there. Oh, and don't even think about dying. You're too bloody useful. The interference is getting worse. I don't think the connection will last much.
Tell me, for whom do you fight?
At least this part's voiced.
How very glib. And do you believe in Eorzea? Eorzea's unity is forged of falsehoods. Its city-states are built on deceit. And its faith is an instrument of deception. It is not but a cobweb of lies. To believe in Eorzea is to believe in nothing. In Eorzea, the beast tribes often summon gods to fight in their stead, though your comrades only rarely respond in kind. Which is strange, is it not? Are the 12 otherwise engaged? I was given to understand they were your protectors. If you truly believe them your guardians, why do you not repeat the trick that served you so well in Cartano and call them down? They will answer, so long as you lavish them with crystals and gorge them on ether. Your gods are no different from those of the beasts. Icons, every one. Except but this, and you will see how Eorzea's faith is bleeding the land dry. Nor is this unknown to your masters, which prompts the question, why do they cling to these false deities? What drives even men of learning, even the great Louis Soir, to grovel at their feet? answer. Your masters lack the strength to do otherwise. For the world of man to mean anything, man must own the world. To this end, he hath fought ever to raise himself through conflict, to grow rich through conquest. And when the dust of battle settles, it is ever the strong who dictate the fate of the weak. Knowing this, but a single path is open to the infinite ruler, that of false worship, a path which leads to innovation and death. Only a man of power can rightly steer the course of civilization. And in this land of creeping mendacity, that one truth will prove
He
its
talks too much.
salvation. Come, champion of Eorzea, face me. Your defeat shall serve as proof of my readiness to rule. It is only right that I should take your realm, for none among you has the power to stop me.
Alright, who started the battle early?
Eorzea, mine by right. I had not thought to be so hard-pressed. Your strength is most impressive. Such power befits a ruler. Yet, you lack the resolve to put it to proper use. A waste.
There he is. Cutscene, 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 cutscene. I should have called this cutscene the dungeon.
Allow me, then, hero, to do that which you will not. power of the Ultima weapon.
Great music. Come on to me. There we go. Stop spinning him around. Easy enough.
But the Ultima weapon is all-powerful. Why does my enemy still stand? Can her strength truly be so great?
It is the blessing of light that confounds you.
La Brea.
Your foe acts under the protection of the crystal she bears.
So, this is what empowers her.
Beyond mortal limits. If you are to prevail, the Hammer of Darkness must needs be brought to bear upon the Shield of Light. And so it shall, for the Ultima weapon is host to a power of which you are as yet ignorant.
Speak plainly, Ascian.
The heart of Sabik. It is the weapon's core, an enigma whose surface even the vaunted scholars of ancient Alec failed to scratch. The magic within has lain dormant for eons.
What time is it?
Of what magic do you speak?
A spell without parallel. Ultima. I sought the life force of the primals for no other reason but to quicken the core. For the true power of the Ultima weapon lies within its now beating heart.
La Brea, what have you done?
No more than was necessary. for my god to be reborn.
Damn you, Asian.
The hour is at hand. Behold but a sliver of my god's power. And from the deepest pit of the seven hells to the very pinnacle of the heavens, the world shall tremble. Unleash Ultima!
Such devastation! This was not my intention!
Oh, Hydaelyn. It seems the task of keeping your champion alive has exhausted what strength you had left. Van Belsar, your enemy's shield is broken. The rest I leave to you.
We will speak later, Asian. But first, I must deal with you. The question of who is mightier remains.
Let's dance.
Come, adventurer. Let us find the answer together.
This is gonna hurt. Nope.
No! No, no, no! Yeah. Heed me. The subjects of a weak ruler must needs look to a higher power for providence, and their dependence comes at a cost to the realm. The misguided elevate the frail, and the frail lead the people astray. Unless a man of power wrests control, the cycle will never be broken. You of all people must see the truth in this. You who have the strength to rule.
Alright, last fight, and this dungeon is over with.
Pathetic. You boasted of unrivaled power. You were entrusted with the ultimate weapon. The ultimate magic. And still, you failed. So much for the glory of man. The growing imbalance afflicting the planet must be redressed. If it is permitted to worsen, the very laws of existence, both etheric and physical, will be warped beyond all recognition. Know you the root of this corruption? Hydaelyn. Like a parasite, she must be burned out if the planet is to recover. And naught but the return of the one true God will ensure her complete excision. Yet, to pave the way for the Master's return, a chaotic confluence of untold proportions must needs be brought about. And that will necessitate the presence of the Primals. Needless to say, both you and your Scion accomplices cannot be suffered to interfere in this endeavor. You will not leave this place alive. It is past time your flame was extinguished, bringer of light.
All right. That is done. Let's see, like 520. Let's go and see. Pull up my dancer. I got the moonward hat, and the earrings. See what I can get with 520 tomestones. It looks about a 10-point difference between do I have the hat too? Oh yeah, I do have the hat. Let's see what the that's 10. Better defense though. Grab that. Retrieve my critical hit materia out of it. Oh god, that looks terrible. There, that's better. There, let's go put some materia in it. Besides warrior, dancer is my favorite. One of my favorite jobs. And they are about to buff dancer's damage. Skill speed. In this next patch, they're supposed to be buffing the dancers. Damage, because apparently something happened. Something happened in one of the, I don't know if it was one of the updates or if it was just the way they tooled the damage for the, you know, the new Reaper jobs or whatever. But for some reason, Dancer really suffered. And is like the lowest, somehow got to be like the lowest DPS job. Which played right, they're actually really strong. I mean, they're not the better, they're no samurai or Reaper or anything like that, but they're not bad. Let's see. It's almost, it's 12:30. I gotta be up in the morning. I kind of want to do these, but kind of tired, and I don't know if I can focus all that great. I might wait until tomorrow. I'm gonna stream a lot earlier tomorrow. Probably about 4:30, 5 o'clock. See if I can't beat the queue, because the queue is like, when I get on, it's like 2,000 people. So it takes like 2 hours to get on. So I figure maybe I'll start streaming about when I get off work, about 4:30 or so. Try to get on then. Maybe maybe I'll have a better chance of getting on earlier. Repair my stuff. Oh, no. Can't do it with a fashion accessory. Alright, well I think I'm gonna try to go to bed. I'm gonna take some pain medicine for my foot. And maybe wrap it up so it doesn't hurt so much. Try to get some sleep. I will be on tomorrow. Like I said, I will try to get on earlier in the evening. That way I can go through the Asphodelis and get my weekly unsung armors and stuff. I can only get them once a week. But appreciate everybody stopping by, and Edward, appreciate the like. Maybe I'll see you tomorrow. And watch me do Duty Finder and the Asphodelis raids, because that should always be fun. But I will see y'all. Probably see y'all tomorrow afternoon.